Hi Libra, this is your February 7th through February 13th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the 7 of Cups, we have the 3 of Wands clarified by the 4 of Wands, we have the 6 of Wands clarified by the Chariot. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with the 2 of Cups and the Empress, and we also have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Gemini or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So yeah, when it comes to minor arcana cards, we only have Cups and Wands. Cups are a water sign indicator, Wands are a fire sign indicator. So it could be somebody with water and fire in their chart, or just somebody who's very fiery and at the same time very loving. Right? So when the two of you get acquainted, this person, this new person, whatever their zodiac sign is, they're going to need time to kind of come to this realization that you're the one for them. Or they're just going to be a little bit shocked that love came towards them unexpectedly, right? The first card that came out is the 7 of Cups. And I believe this is the energy of the person coming towards you. The 7 of Cups is a card of confusion. This is a card of uncertainty, not being 100% clear. So yeah, like I said, this person is either going to be in awe, they're going to be shocked that you have this instant connection, instant chemistry, or it's going to take them a little time to wrap their head around about what you actually mean to them, right? Perhaps they don't get it right away, how important this connection is. And at some point they're going to wake up in the middle of the night and it's going to hit them. It's going to be like an epiphany. It's going to be like an aha moment, I guess. Right? Then once that happens, they will quickly make a decision to pursue you. They will quickly realize that you're the one for them. They will quickly understand that you are their lifetime partner, right? And at least their soulmate. So the next card that came out is the 3 of Wands, and it's clarified by the 4 of Wands. I really like this progression from the 3 to 4. The 3 of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and their decision is to pursue you and to get this show on the road with you, right? The 4 of Wands clarifying the 3 of Wands is a card of a commitment or marriage. So it's like they're going to be zeroed in on you and focused on you, and they will decide to come towards you. And they're not going to take no for the answer, by the way. But it's going to be in a very positive way. The next card that came out is the 6 of Wands, and it's clarified by the Chariot. Both the 6 of Wands and the Chariot cards are victory cards, right? Both of them are. The Chariot is the personal Cancer card, by the way. You could be dealing with a Cancer. And back in the day, the 6 of Wands used to be called the proposal card. If it's not a proposal right away, like I said, with both cards being the victory cards, they're coming in, they're planning to win you over, and they're very determined about it. The Chariot is one of the fastest cards in the deck, by the way. If this person is at a distance for you, they will come over, they'll pay you a visit, you know. Do expect a ring on the doorbell or a knock on your door, right? If they know where you live after a couple of dates, right? They will do it. They will come. We have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. The Lovers is the personal Gemini card. You could be dealing with Gemini or the Lovers. Every card in the tarot deck has multiple meanings, multiple interpretations. So one of the interpretations of the Lovers card is Gemini. Another one is a choice. Right, so they are making a choice to pursue you. I don't think they're choosing among multiple people. No, they're making a choice to get this relationship off the ground with you, right? The Lovers is also a soulmate card, just like the 2 of Cups. We'll talk about that in just a second. The Lovers is also a twin flame connection card, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the love of your life. And I think that's going to be mutual energy, because the Lovers, you know, there's 2 people in that card. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with the 2 of Cups and the Empress. The Ace of Cups is an amazing card to have. It's one of the best cards when it comes to love offers. The Ace of Cups always talks about genuine, authentic love. The 2 of Cups right next to it, as I already mentioned, is a soulmate card, just like the Lovers. And the Two of Cups is a card of unconditional love. It's a card of two people in love with each other, right? And the very last card that came out is the Empress. It's an amazing card, one of my favorite cards. But don't tell the other cards I just said that. The Empress is, that's the way this person sees you, right? The Empress is somebody who often comes through as the future wife or the future significant other figure. The Empress is the mother of the tarot deck, so that could symbolize children in the future. Yeah, so they're putting you up on a pedestal. They see you as someone they want to spend the rest of their life with. Besides that, the Empress is one of the most positive cards on the deck. It's a card of abundance in its purest form. And in my spreads, the Empress usually shows up for as a sign. It's like a sign from above or a stamp of approval, so to speak, from the universe for a connection to move forward. So yeah, and forward movement you will make together with this person. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna take this person, a little while, but it's like a puzzle that's gonna come together inside this person's head. Like literally, they're gonna wake up at some point, like in the middle of the night, and it will just click inside their head. It's like it will finally dawn on them. It'll finally, it's like an epiphany. I think I already said that. Yeah, and once that happens, there's no stopping of this person. But I think you're going to be really happy with this person coming towards you, with the Two of Cups and the Lovers and the Empress. Yep, the two of you are getting together, and that Four of Wands is a great card to have. Really happy for you, Libra. Congratulations. Libra, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Page of Swords clarified by the Four of Swords. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords. And we also have Justice on the bottom of the deck. I can interpret this spread a couple of different ways. Some of you could be buying something like property, an apartment or a house. Others of you are thinking of going someplace for a vacation or for a weekend getaway. Something like that. Or you're deciding to take an action. There's definitely a period of time that preceded this week where you did some research and did some thinking, right? The Page of Swords, the first card that came out, this is a card of spying, keeping tabs on somebody, but this is also a card of research. So some of you were researching different types of properties, different houses, different apartments, or others of you were looking for a place to spend a couple of weeks or a week or a weekend with your family or with your boyfriend and your girlfriend, right? That's what I think the Page of Swords is here all about, some sort of research. The Four of Swords clarifying that Page of Swords. It could also play out in a couple of ways, right? The Four of Swords could be a place by the beach where you're just laying down and doing nothing. That's what you were looking for, that type of place. Or the Four of Swords is you taking some time to think about all the different options you found, right? Speaking of you, we have Justice on the bottom of the deck all the way to right. That's you. That's your card. The Ten of Pentacles in the middle. This is either a card of your family or your relationship, or the Ten of Pentacles is that apartment or house you were looking for. And this week with the Knight of Swords right next to the deck, this is you're actually going to that destination. Or you're gonna decide on a particular house or on a particular apartment and take action towards that. A very swift and direct action with the Knight of Swords. So yeah, that's what I think is happening. One of those two scenarios. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Libra, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Seven of Wands, we have the Three of Swords, clarified by the Five of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles, and we also have Justice on the bottom of the deck. We don't have any court cards here, so it could be pretty much any zodiac sign. We do have Justice on the bottom of the deck, and that would be your card. Granted, you could be dealing with another Libra, but if it is you, and probably it is you, with the Justice card, that's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading. You're the one in charge, you're the one calling the shots. I do see a very particular situation, what actually happened in the past, why the two of you called it quits. The Seven of Wands, the first card that came out, this is a card of somebody who is on defense. I think that's your energy, and it kind of looks like you kind of rebelled. It was a rebellion on your end. Perhaps this person was not taking you seriously. Perhaps they started taking you for granted, or they just did all those things and they did not consider you as somebody who was equal to them. Somebody, yeah, basically they treated you really poorly, really badly, right? And at some point, you said, you know what, I've had enough. I'm just gonna stand my ground. I'm just not gonna let this person do whatever they were doing to me, right? With that 7 of Wands. And I think this is when the two of you decided to part ways, because it just eventually crumbled down to the ground. The Three of Swords is a card of a breakup. It's a card of a devastation, right? So both of your hearts were broken. Your heart was broken because perhaps you had some really high hopes for this connection in the very beginning, and then it kind of deteriorated to that state where they weren't treating you nicely, or they were not taking you seriously. And their heart was broken too, because you know, it was like a rude awakening for them. Perhaps you said a few things that woke them up. Yeah, it was a wake-up call for them. And once you left, they were brokenhearted. And here they come with the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. I got a bit suspicious with the Ace of Wands, to be honest with you. If you're dealing with a fire sign, then it makes total sense. If you're not, then the Ace of Wands, it's not really about love. It could be about passion, right? But the thing is, the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles, right? The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and the Ten of Pentacles is a card of a committed relationship or marriage. Actually, a very solid, very grounded type of deal with that Ten of Pentacles. So, yeah, they're coming in very passionate about you. Perhaps they got really passionate about you after you stood your ground. They really like that. And now they do see you as an equal. Now they do want to have a commitment. Now they do want to marry you with that Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. And yeah, like I said, it's going to be up to you what you want to do here. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Libra, this week. We have the Three of Wands, we have the Three of Cups, we have the Five of Cups clarified by the Four of Cups, and we have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. For some reason, the only thing I can think of is you are either invited to a co-worker's birthday party or a happy hour, and you're not gonna go. That's the only thing I can think of here, right? Perhaps it's in the middle of the week, and you know if you do go, then the next morning you will wake up with a hangover. Or, you know, perhaps if this is on a Friday night, you have things to do on a Saturday, and you're like, no, if I do go, then, you know, my Saturday is going to be ruined. I'm not going to get all those things done that I already planned. That's the only thing I can think of, Libra. Right? The Three of Wands, the first card I came out. This is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. That would be you. The Three of Cups in the middle. This is a card of a celebration, right? So yeah, it could be somebody's birthday at work, or it could be a happy hour. Everybody wants to go. The Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right. It could be a card of, you know, self-indulgence. And then we have the Five of Cups, clarified by the Four of Cups, right next to the deck. So the Five of Cups is a card of a regret. So this is you know that if you do go, the following morning you will wake up with a headache, and you know the following day will pretty much be ruined for you. And therefore, with the Four of Cups, clarifying that Five of Cups, you're saying no, you're not gonna go. You know, that's the only thing I can think of. You can always leave me a comment, let me know what's actually going on here. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Libra. We have the Hermit, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Taurus. This really reminds me of the first spread I did for you, the New Love spread. The Hermit could be a Virgo you're dealing with, but remember how during the first spread I said this person needs to go through some sort of a thought process before it dawns on them, because they do have it's just the way their brain works, right? So with the Hermit card, this is what's happening inside their head, right? The Hermit is a card of a thinker. This is a card of somebody who needs to isolate themselves and think about something. The Hermit is all about soul searching, basically information processing, right? The process going on inside their head. So when they do come out of that, they will realize that they need to pursue you as quickly as possible. They will realize what you actually mean to them. They will realize they love you, right? The Ace of Cups is what they're about to do. The Ace of Cups is a love offer, genuine, authentic love offer. The Wheel of Fortune right next to the deck is a card of starting a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. It's a major arcana card. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck is the personal Taurus card. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Or if we want to stay general, then the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. Right? So, yeah. I think you have a very long-term connection coming towards you. Probably even marriage. We saw that for once in the first spread. And now we see the Hierophant. So yeah, this person is pretty much your lifetime partner. You know, they're not only your soulmate, they are your lifetime partner. Right? We saw the Two of Cups and the Lovers in the first spread. Both are soulmate cards. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Libra, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Libra, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.